This look at defensive linemen is part of a series from our Dolphins beat writers. It's the dinner hour, the off-season, but Dolphins general manager Chris Grier and coach Mike McDaniel are talking inside Grier's office when they notice the lights are on over the practice field. A player is working out, but they're not certain who. McDaniel takes a laser pointer and trains it on the player. It was Christian, out there by himself at 6:45 in the dark doing drills, Grier said. So that's just the type of person he is. Christian, of course, is Christian Wilkins, who in Grier's eyes has done nothing but get better each year since the Dolphins made him their first-round draft pick in 2019. Wilkins made steady progress his first 3 years, but the same must not be said for his recently completed fourth season, because it wasn't a year of steady progress. It was a breakout year. Wilkins is still due to operate on his rookie contract, but because the Dolphins picked up his fifth-year option, his salary will more than double to $10.7 million in 2023. That's not the issue. The issue is that rather than be sweating out looming free agency next year at this time, the Dolphins would be far better off working out a long-term extension soon. He loves our organization, Grier said. We love him. We'd like to have him here for a long time. Continuing with the Wilkins theme, he produced 98 tackles. The most by any defensive lineman in the NFL since 1994. He also had 16 tackles for loss to lead the team and added 7 quarterback hits. The 98 tackle total didn't surprise anyone. Over the past 4 years, only the Steelers' Cameron Hayward, with 300 tackles, has more than Wilkins' total of 290. Wilkins has outstanding help alongside him, too. Zach Sealer was claimed off the waiver wire in December 2019 and quietly worked his way into the discussion with some of the best off-the-street additions in team history. An argument could easily be made that Sealer is one of the most underrated players in the league. That argument can begin by just looking at his performance in the wild-card game at Buffalo. Sealer had 6 tackles, 2 sacks and scooped up a fumble by Josh Allen, returning it 5 yards for a touchdown. It's not unusual for Sealer to rise to the occasion at critical moments. He had a third-down sack of Jared Goff in the fourth quarter in Detroit and a fourth-down sack of Mac Jones in the fourth quarter at New England. If Sealer plays out his contract, he'll take in only $3.2 million in 2023. Still only 28, he's another player the Dolphins would like to lock up for the long term. Another player in a contract year is Raekwon Davis, taken in the second round, 56th overall, in 2020. He had 40 tackles as a rookie. In the 2 seasons since, he has not matched that total, finishing with 33 in 2022 with 1 sack and 2 quarterback hits. In his career, he has just 1.5 sacks and 4 quarterback hits. Free agents of interest, are there any? It's not a rich free agent class to begin with and the Dolphins have more pressing needs elsewhere. Don't look for Miami to make a splash on the defensive line in the first wave of free agency. Perhaps they'll pluck a player off the discount rack. We're talking players along the lines of Rakeem Nunez-Roches, Buccaneers, or Solomon Thomas, Jets.